semua.
Selamat.
Terima kasihlah dapat spend masa malam ni, insya-Allah. Dan kita akan pastikan masa you all tidak sia-sia, insya-Allah. Tuhan masih lagi bagi kita dua nikmat yang utama, iaitu kesihatan dan masa. Sebab tu kita boleh ada malam ni. Dan itu semua. And tonight we are very lucky, we are very fortunate. You know why? Because with us we have my big brother, all the way from Australia, Mr. Daniel Griffin. Dia sekarang ni ada di KL. 2 hari bulan nanti dia akan pergi ke Bangkok. He has an extensive global new image business throughout the world. Dia ada business di Australia, dia ada business yang di Kemboja, dia ada business di Thailand, and then juga ada di luar negara yang tempat Malaysia, negara yang kita belum beroperasi di luar negara, contoh macam Britain, US dan sebagainya. So benih kagumlah dia ni sebab dia buat kedua-duanya, dia buat secara online dan juga offline. Jadi tajuk kita malam ni apa dia? Tajuk kita yang kita nak minta beliau ni berkongsi dengan kita punya Diamond Executive ni adalah tajuknya adalah resveratrol. 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 Dia ni kalau Benik tengoklah bacaan Benik sedikit tu macam switch untuk onkan balik kita punya awet muda, anti-aging, kita punya energy dan juga kita punya longevity. Kalau of course semua ni takdir Allah lah, siapa bagi kita sihat, siapa bagi kita tenaga, siapa bagi kita kecantikan dan umur yang panjang ni semua Allah. Cumanya kalau cerita mengikut sains, inilah dia punya molekul yang ajaib, resveratrol. Jadi resveratrol ni penting kerana apa? Kerana inilah base produk yang baru dilancarkan oleh New Image International. Nama produk kita ni Resmax. Resmax ni adalah gabungan daripada 2 perkataan, iaitu resveratrol campur maximum. So dia cantum 2 jadi Resmax. Jadi Benik rasa ada baiknya, sebab ini adalah penemuan yang agak ajaib. Jadi ada baiknya kalau kita tengok video apa itu resveratrol ni, penemuan ajaib ni. Thank you, Mr. Daniel. Probably we can play the video before I call you.
Little colored cubes. Well, these little cubes are actually the protein in our bodies that we believe controls the aging process.
If he is right, Dr. David Sinclair has found one of the genetic keys that will reset our biological clocks.
I think we've passed a turning point in our understanding of the aging process. We found them by accident. We stumbled upon this molecule from red wine. And when I looked on the computer, what is this resveratrol, and found that it was in red wine, I almost fell off my chair. Because, of course, we all have heard that red wine is good for you.
Just so happens, I have red wine.
To your health.
How much of this would I have to drink to really make a difference?
Well, our experiments tell us probably about 1,000 bottles a day.
So that was not the solution. Dr. Sinclair then went back to the lab and found a way to make resveratrol 1,000 times more potent. So what does it do in the body?
Well, what we have discovered is that resveratrol works on a gene which is called SIRT1, and this is a gene that controls the aging process. Resveratrol seeks out that gene and switches it on.
And with that gene activated in the mouse on the right by a high dose of resveratrol, she quickly turned into a mini Olympian, running twice as far as the untreated mouse on the left.
They get heart disease, cancer, even osteoporosis, and they live 30% longer.
Can you do this in humans?
With the same exact gene. And we think
There you go.
could have benefits. And
There you go. So you all tengok sendiri apa boleh okay, apa yang you tengok tadi, apa yang you faham, apa yang you nampak. I mean, what's the highlights? What do you learn? Apa you tengok video tadi? Boleh tak kita bagi komen sikit? Apa yang you tengok, apa yang you faham? Boleh tak? Ada tak siapa-siapa? Dia cakap apa tadi?
If
Apa
I
Datin?
can share,
Ya, Datin nampak.
well, the resveratrol that the gene that controls aging. So that's what we are looking for, right?
Betul. Betul, tepatnya switch. Kita boleh switch
Yeah.
on.
Switch it on and you look younger.
Correct. So tadi maknanya kalau ikut tikus tadi, maknanya dia berlari lebih laju macam peserta Olimpik, betul tak?
Yeah.
And then kajian juga mengatakan longevity 30% lebih lama. So maknanya kalau ini yang semua ni Allah punya, cumanya kalau ikut sains kajian dia, yang mati umur 60 tu kalau pakai produk ni longevity another 20 years, maknanya 80 macam itulah. Itu kajian. Betul. So siapa lagi yang nampak lagi? Siapa lagi boleh share? Ataupun apa lagi data yang nampak tadi? Jadi muda.
Oh, kita fokus yang anti-aging.
Itulah yang kita dapat ni, insya-Allah. And then okay, ada tak orang lain? Ada tak orang lain yang nak share? Okay. And then dia orang cakap juga untuk dapat dia punya power sampai boleh switch on kita punya anti-aging punya sel tu, kita perlu minum, dia cakap tadi perlu minum 1000 botol satu hari, betul tak?
Ya.
Dia ada cakap kan, untuk dapat efek macam tu nak switch on kita punya anti-aging punya switch nak dimuda balik, perlu minum 1000 botol, 1000 bottles, ya. Tapi apa anjaitnya? Itu bukan menjadi masalah lagi. Kerana apa? Sebab kita ada New Image International. Apa istimewa dia? New Image International sudah pun menciptakan satu produk yang mana dalam satu sachet ni dia punya power sama dengan 1000 botol tadi. Untung ke tak kita? Untung. Jadi nak muda, nak bertenaga sekarang tidak susah lagi ya dengan New Image. Okay, so untuk tidak melengahkan masa, nak menjemput my beloved big brother, our executive diamond from Australia, Mr. Daniel Griffin, and I really impressed. You know why? Because he has a very stable business, not just in Australia. And then on top of that, he is the one who helped to champion the creation of Resmax product itself, together with Chris and of course our Malaysian counterparts here. And those yang mencipta produk ni adalah our chief scientist, formulated by our chief scientist, Dr. Gil Webster. Jadi untuk tidak melengahkan masa, it is an honor for me to invite our executive diamond from Australia, Mr. Daniel Griffin, to share your story.
Thank you,
my brother.
Thank you.
It's all yours, yeah.
Okay, resveratrol. That took me about a week to learn to say that correctly. So resveratrol. So tonight when Nik said it, it was perfect. Now, the next sort of thing is that what I want to talk about is a little bit more of what it can do for you. But resveratrol products are being sold throughout Malaysia for over 15 years. We are late in releasing a resveratrol product, but we are now the best of the category. But just to answer a few more questions, it's the next question is, what is Resmax. So Resmax is a resveratrol supplement, a natural blend of berries. Now, we advertise that we're 15 berries plus 3 extras. Now, those extras are what sets our product above all the other market. So resveratrol, what exactly is resveratrol? Resveratrol is a compound called polyphenolins, and polyphenolins is the immune system of plants. Now, just as we have colostrum, which is the immune system of mammals, we now have a product, we have colostrum, the immune system of mammals, and plus now we're adding into our system the immune system of plants. Now, what it is on that statement that you can read there, it acts like antioxidants to protect the body against damage. And that can be put you, like the free radicals, which puts you in danger of cancer, heart disease, blood pressure, diabetes. So normally at this time, when I'm with people in a room, we normally get our phones out and Google resveratrol and a specific disease or specific ailment. Now, to go one more step further, it's to say that because we now have the immune system of plants in a product called resveratrol, just as colostrum works on our stomach or our gut lining, resveratrol works in our blood. And the best way to describe it, antioxidant, means that it takes the rust out of our blood system and it makes us bioavailable to absorb nutrients and vitamins and things. So it makes us more bioactive. I'll show you some more slides a little bit longer. I don't want to bore you with too much science, but resveratrol works on our blood and it cleans out our blood. It makes our blood work better. So free radicals, now that's when your conditions, so this is where, so these are terminologies, free radicals in your body, which is what causes the damage, what causes the aging process, because our body is not removing the toxins out of our body, but antioxidants helps the blood de-rust or get the radicals out of the body. So the symptoms of free radical damage in our body is fatigue, digestive, irritable bowel, memory loss. I suffer from that all the time. Lack of concentration. Well, that's just me permanently. Premature headaches, like just, aging and headaches and everything like that. So we have a lot of this oxidative stress in our bodies. Most of us have something in our bodies that is not functioning correctly. And this is where resveratrol comes along. When we take it, it goes through our body and looks for where we need the help first. So yes, our immune system is boosted and made fantastic through colostrum. Yes, our bone health is improved through colostrum. Yes, our heart health is improved by colostrum, but resveratrol makes it so our blood is clean and that all vitamins and medicines and everything else can go and help repair our body in a much, much faster way. And it's one of those sort of things that if we have a look at this is what a normal cell looks like. Now, a cell is attacked by free radicals, so this is all what I call the rust in the blood. It's like the things that attacks our cells to make it weaker and not respond how it normally happens. And when it gets overstressed, the cell breaks down and does not function and work, and that's when we have the premature headaches, aging, headaches, lack of concentration, memory loss, bowel problems, everything like that. So what is antioxidants? So resveratrol is a massive boost of antioxidants to the body. And if you read through that, it's a molecule that fights the free radicals. So that fights the rust in the blood. And it gets rid of it, and it acts like a natural off switch that breaks the chains that affects the cells in the body. Now, the difference with our product, and now this is in the marketplace in Malaysia. There is Jeunesse, Agile, and there's about 15 other companies that sell a resveratrol product. Most of them use 2, 3, maybe 4 different berries, but we actually have 15 berries. But the most important thing is that we have 3 additives: grape skin extract, sea buck, and black pepper extract. Now, all of these help boost the resveratrol, or the plant's immune system, in our product, and it elevates it to a very, very high level. Now, a little bit later on, I'm going to share a picture about tests that are done. That's called ORAC test and ECAP test, but which will then Nik will share to you people later. It's a printout sort of thing that if you come across someone that is already selling a resveratrol product, you can show why ours is the best. It outdoes theirs rapidly. Now, why should you grab resveratrol? It's a super berry, guaranteed that your body receives the most extensive defense against the free radicals. So it works the best. Now, it's an antioxidant, all these sort of things. What I'm trying to do is just speed through it so we get to the parts which is good, which is the selling points of what resveratrol. Now, berries help fight free radicals, lower the risk of chronic disease, enhance brain, and very important, support skin health. Now, in the world of selling Resmax, one of the things that is amazing is that if you were to Google what resveratrol does for skin health, so you might be just like Nik, who's 35 years old and super healthy and doesn't need any help with fighting a chronic disease, but he wants to maintain his youthful looks. There's been a lot of tests done with resveratrol, and one is it helps brighten the skin. So people that get the brown spots on their skins, the production of the melanin that causes the dark spots to start forming on your skin, and so it makes your skin brighter and less spotty. Now, that's sort of like one of those things that happens later on in life. You start developing spots, and it happens slowly, and then one day you wake up and you sort of like you got all these little dark spots. But resveratrol with skincare definitely brightens and helps reduces the dark spots. So that is an amazing part of the product. It also lightens skin. Now, RTA, RTG is just a very, very long names, but what these long names mean is that when resveratrol is entered into the body, it also lightens skin tones. And so amongst our Asian cousins, like when I'm selling this product in Taiwan, went amazing. Like I think it was like 50,000 boxes of product of resveratrol, Resmax, was sold in Taiwan, mainly not for any of the health benefits, but for this specific thing that they wanted their skin to lighten, they wanted the age spots to go. But lightening, resveratrol has been proven to be a fantastic product to help lighten skin. So what I've noticed throughout the world of new image and the world of sales with new image, and it happened to me in Thailand and in and still happening in Vietnam, is a lot of people buying it for the benefits of skin health, lightening skin, and also just the general overall feeling of wellness that you get from having a resveratrol product. So what it does also, it enhances colostrum. So when you take resveratrol, it enables the colostrum to work even better in your blood system, because now it's the colostrum is not only fighting the free radicals, it's putting the probiotics in your stomach to help break down and get the best nutrients out of whatever you eat into your bloodstream. Your bloodstream is then more bioactive, which means that it's able to take those nutritional parts and send it to the areas of your body that needs it the most in repair. And so if everything is functioning properly, the next big organ in your body is your skin. The skin is the largest organ in your body. So then it goes about making your body better and lighter and more energy. So very, very good selling points. Now, this here is a very, very important part. Oxygen radical absorption capacity, and which is basically how much of an antioxidant it is. And then the cell base, and then the next thing that we have done is an ECAP, which is how good does it get into there. Now, I'll just pull up a document that I'm just going to put across over here. Hopefully I can just move it across. Now, this is a document that we have that we can share with you, so that if you come across anyone that is already in the marketplace with Genes or Adgel or any of these other products on the market, this is where this document here goes through it and explains what the ORAC test, what the ECAT test, and explains the scores. But the most important sort of thing out of ours is that our biggest competition in the world and the most successful product in the world sold is a product called Reserve. And so it's the #1 seller, and it sold like $8 billion US dollars worth. And ours worked out to be 47% higher in the ORAC score, which measures the standardized method to determine the antioxidant capacity in foods and things like that. So it means that it is scored out of 193.5. So it is one of the best in the world. The other thing is the bioavailability, or the ECAP test. Now, this is the most amazing part. So this is the part where we leave the competition in the world far, far, far behind us. When the test labs came back and said that we had a score of 451, we honestly did not understand what that meant. It didn't mean anything to us. It was just a number. And then when that number was explained to what it was, that, you know, we're 1,215% better than our competition that has sold the most. And these on this form here, you can see here, these lab results were done at the exact same place as all the other companies that display on their websites and everything like that, their ECAP scores. And we blitzed the market with best in category. So our product absolutely makes us more bioavailable to absorb antioxidants and to use antioxidants. So there's another test that was done called the IC50, and this is the the efficiency of how our body works and uses all this cell sort of stuff. and again, we're 32 times more potent than our competition, and all the way through all these tests. So you can go through and read all these for yourself and spend some time digesting them, but over and over again, and that's why this document was made, to the #1 selling in the world, Reserve, our product is just in every single category, we beat our competition. And the most important part of that is that we're also half their price now. So this form here, now this documentation, they cannot argue with because it's done in the laboratories. It's exactly the same place that they have their test, and in every single category, we are the best. And Reserve, up until Resveratrol Resmax coming out, was the best in the world. Now we are the best, but we're not a best by a little bit. We are the best by a long, long, long way. So not only are we the best by a long, long way, we're also one of the cheapest on the market at our full retail price. So this is a product that if you go out into the marketplace, you can go out with confidence that you're not selling a Me Too product. You're selling we are the best product on the marketplace. We've got the proof, we've got the evidence to say that we are the best. We're also, if someone's got diabetes, they can 100% use got 0.4. Resmax in the past can say that it is a very sweet tasting, and that's because of a product that we put in there called inulin. And inulin makes it sweet, but it also helps the digestive processes and things like that. So we're in a very, very good place with this in the market. You've got the best product, tastes fantastic. You can go out there and confidently sell it at full retail price, knowing that you are still cheaper, because this product is proudly made under license in Malaysia. So whether you want to say that or not, but you know, Malaysia has got the best facilities, and it's made under license for from New Zealand. So you got a product that's here. You're not waiting for it to be shipped over. It gets produced here in Malaysia. You've got the price compatibility and all the backing. Now, in Malaysia, by the sales figures, you are number one seller of the product is Taiwan, and number 2 is Malaysia. And you've only just started to sell the product. You've only had it, I think, now 6 months. Is that right, Nick? Have you only had?
Yes, more or less. 13 March, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, recently launched this year.
Yeah. So this product, especially like what I've seen it in other markets now, this is about to be released. Now, it was released in Thailand 3 months ago. Yes, 3 months ago. And they sold out their first shipment within the first 2 weeks. So like it just went, because again, Thai people are very, very wanting to have good, clean skin. And when they saw the results of these tests, like that I'm seeing over there, the ECAP and all these other things like that, that was what they impressed. And they bought, when they heard the price, and Thai people are frugal, they bought it. I know that Vietnam is actually buying the product, even though it's not released in Vietnam. They are actually buying Resmax of anyone that can supply it. So that's a hint for you too. If you know any Vietnamese people, they love this product. So I've got on Facebook and things like that lots of pictures of Vietnamese people actually have bought this product. I think the majority of them have bought it via Malaysia and via Thailand at the same time. So if you haven't sold any to any Vietnamese people, give them a go. Chinese people, and I know this from an actual fact, reserve product from Genesis was their prime customer were Chinese people. And the prime reason for it is that they wanted to have the lighter, lovely skin. And so when I've gone advertising and when I've seen who is buying my product, it is generally a person with a Chinese name. If any of you got any Chinese connections, this is a fantastic product to market to them, to sell. Now, my experience, so these are a few of my own personal testimonials. Now, I've been involved from the pretty much very beginning of the resveratrol, so I was having it before it was in the packets that we see today. And I was fortunate enough to try it all out, and the first version I had was a very much sweeter than what we have now. But it was a product that I found really helped me along in my health project. So a lot of you, like Nick and all that, would have known me back when I was immensely overweight, and now I'm sort of like literally half the size of what I used to be. But I couldn't tell people at the same time, hey, I'm also on a new product that we're working on. But what I found, it gave me the energy to help me exercise and things like that. Now, what I did when it was working for me, I decided to give it to my mother as well. Now, this is where I know a product is fantastic. Now, my mother used to need a walking frame to do any long distance walking. It was just part of her getting old. Now, she's unlike our chairman, Graham, she is the same age as him, but she needed to have that walking frame to walk a longer distance. So it was one of those sort of things that I really noticed that my mum needed that to move around, which was upsetting. So I thought I would try her with Resmax to see what it would do for her. Now, she went on it going, okay, son, thank you for buying me. I will try it out. Within a month of using this product, her energy levels went sky high. And she found momentum, and walking around and aches and pains went away, and she started walking further and further without the requirement of her walking frame. And now she walks an average of 2 to 3 kilometers every morning with her dog. So she takes her dog for a walk. Now, it's just one of those sort of things that she never had the ability a while ago. And now it's one of the rare products that she will actively pay for herself, which for my mother to actually buy something for herself was a miracle for me. That is how much that she valued this product, that it enhanced her mobility, got rid of a lot of aches and pains. I don't know as far as anti-aging for an 85-year-old, but it's definitely turned back the clock on her to make her far more physically active out there. So to me, seeing the results in my own family, feeling the results in my own body and things like that, and also the just overwhelming when you go online and you type in resveratrol and you look, and you can type anything into resveratrol and any form of cancer, resveratrol and going bald and all of this sort of stuff. It is amazing what happens when you have this super antioxidant in your blood, cleaning out your blood, making your body more bioavailable to have all the vitamins and minerals and stuff work in the body to to make you function so much better. And so here we are with New Image with what I call our trio. And so when I go to the marketplace selling, I talk about taking our alpha lipid colostrum in the morning. I talk about taking our Resmax, and I give everyone, hey, you can take it mid-morning, you can take it at lunch, you can take it at night. You can take Resmax any time of the day. And then I add the third one in is our colostem, our stem cells. So between having something, the immune system of the mammal, which is putting the gut lining in, putting the probiotics and giving us the vitamins, the resveratrol of plants, so the immune system of the plants, which helps clean out our blood and makes our blood more bioavailable. And then with the stem cells, which gives our bodies the building blocks to help rebuild damaged organs and skin cells and everything like that. We have an answer to give people with those three products, a total triangle of life sort of thing, to give them the anti-aging effects, to give them the energy and give them a good health life. So there's no point living long if you're unhealthy and just bedridden. This gives you a fantastic health life where you can be older but younger for much longer. So what I'd like to do is just open it up to you for any questions that you'd like to ask, and I'll see if I can answer them for you.
Yes. This is your last slide, right?
Yep. So I've got a few more slides, so I can, like this slide here.
Yes, carry on.
So here with the Resmax.
Yeah, the ORAC and Capites just now.
Sorry?
The ORAC and Capites. I think the slide before this.
Okay, so these are just showing the berries all over the world where we've collected all the berries from. So they're not just berries from one place, they're all over the world. The fermentation part is what, oh, sorry, I did skip this, and I probably should spend a little bit more time on this. What has made our product the standout product is the fermentation process. Now, fermentation of food, now very important. It's the fermentation is not making alcohol. Fermentation is releasing the probiotics in a product. It's about, so kimchi and sauerkraut and a few things like that. Any cultures and all that eat a lot of fermentation food have a much higher probiotic antioxidant state in their body. Now, what also the fermentation does in this way is that it releases the resveratrol potential out of the fruits and makes it sort of like amplifies it to raise it up to a much higher level. So this is also something that we've got patented out there, which sets us apart from the opposition that we have out there. So that's why our ORAC scores and ECAP scores are so much higher, because we haven't just made a fruit juice. We haven't just got all the berries together, blended them and go, there you are, there's a fruit juice. We've actually blended the products together. We've put in the fermentation to boost the bioactivity of the product to give us those great scores. So the fermentation process of Resmax is unique. So that is another part of it to look at. Here's all the wonderful berries from around the world, and most of them I've loved and would have in a jam. So now this PowerPoint, I think, Nick, you've had a version of this for a while. So again, if you need it, we'll give it. And also the ORAC scores and that, very happy to share it with you guys. Now, inulin, which is one of the things that I talked to, is the natural sweetener, prebiotic support digestive and provides a natural fiber. So that's what gives us that sweetener in Resmax. But at the same time, it's not sugar. It's a natural sweetener, but it's not sugar. So when people taste it, they think it's, oh, super sweet because of sugar. It's not. It's because of inulin. So that's another very important thing. And
so it's
also
good
vitamin
for
C.
diabetic patients as well, yeah, Daniel?
Yes.
It is good for diabetic patient as well because it's a
Absolutely.
natural sweetener, the inulin.
Yes. So because we got 0.04 grams of sugar, which is almost, it might as well have said almost zero, but if it's got any form of sugar in it, of any form, but it is so low in sugar, it's safe for a diabetic to use. So so diabetics can take this product without fear of sending their sugar levels skyrocketing. So, and which is very important. So it's got vitamin C. In fact, it's got a very high vitamin C that we came across a problem in the Philippines where we actually had to make a slightly different version of Resmax because the Philippines needed to have a lower vitamin C thing. For some reason over there, they've got levels of vitamin C that must be met. So, you know, Resmax, we got more diverse range of berries than all our competition out there. With most of them, when you have a look at their berries, we've got about between 3 and 4. We got 18. Our 3-phase fermentation, more antioxidants to make it more bioavailable due to the fermentation action, the way that we do it, no added sugar, and number 5, more important, suitable for diabetics. So what I'm basically saying is that so far I've been around this product for the last 2 years. We've been selling it for the last 6 months, and already in the new image system, it has gone to be our number 2 most sold product. So, and just to put that into perspective, it is still not being sold in Vietnam, in the Philippines, in Cambodia yet. And already, without those other countries in it, it is already our number 2 selling product. So behind colostrum. So colostrum is still our number 1 seller, but it's already getting right up there. Now, this is the best sort of news for us is that this opens up a new window for us, that there is a lot of people in the world that already use a resveratrol product. And when you start Googling it, you're amazed at you go, why haven't I heard about this before? Because the information has been out there all over, come up on our radar as a product. So all I can say is that we might be late coming to the party of selling a product, but when New Image does finally come to the party, we've brought out the best. So Resmax, you can be very proud that prove that we're the best, and we're also able to sell the product for full retail, knowing that we are cheaper than our opposition out there, which is a very, very good story. So it's one of those sort of things that no matter what someone that you meet on the street, so whether they've got an actual chronic illness or they just want to look better or feel better or want something to help them with, Resmax, resveratrol to the maximum, is there as a product that we can proudly sell to them, knowing that it's work. What I have seen in other markets, so this is other markets when people go, oh, can't afford it. The members actually sell it by the actual packet. Now, the packet is cheaper than a cup of coffee or iced tea, you know, so it's one of those sort of things. I myself, for sales, if someone buys 3 cans of colostrum off me, I actually use it as a gift or a giveaway. We have Nik has some of them, and we also have them in our back office. The flyers that talk about resveratrol. So I put a sample. So anytime I got customers that buy 3 cans, I give away 1 packet of Resmax. And generally, what happens is I get a message later on going, "What was that?" You know, that even though they've read the information, what was that? What does it? You know, more. Please tell me more about it. And then so far, I've picked up 20 new customers buying colostrum plus Resmax at the same time. So, which has enabled me to get higher PV and GV and NV. So, which is all very important for paydays. Any further information would you like?
Yeah, that's very good, Daniel. Just now, I think I see the product combination, Resmax with what? Alpha Lipid Lifeline. Do you have?
Yes, tastes amazing. So with, I did a video.
Can we see that as well? The slides, the product combination.
So I did a video a few months ago. Resmax. So you got the vanilla taste of colostrum, and you put the berry taste of Resmax into it, and it makes for an amazing tasting shake. But I also then Resmax in UD2 because it's got no sugar. So for the weight loss program, so that change the taste and have that. So I found that all of our products, including the Fiber Max, if you put the Resmax into it and mix it, it enhances the absorption of that product.
Oh.
So and especially like with this one, the antioxidant helps at different layers. So our chief scientist says that the results Resmax amplifies anything that we take because it cleans out the blood, gets rid of the oxidization or the stress, the free radicals, and enables the blood to absorb the other products better. So the key word is bioavailability. And so I got a video on my Facebook page. If you go back, and it will show you, instead of the Resmax and that lovely foil there, it will show it in the plain silver. So the Resmax and I think because I was in Thailand, it was AL3, the same product as Alpha Lipid Lifeline, but mixing those two. And what I found was that it just made it taste really, really nice. And then I must confess that I don't really like the flavor of our weight loss shake. But I found by putting the Resmax into it, it made it it made the taste immensely better. Having the berry taste in it.
It can help enhance the taste.
Yes.
Very, very good, Mr. Daniel. Thank you for your sharing invaluable insights. Can we open question if you have any question at all, our participants? Ada tak soalan rasa nak tanya Mr. Daniel? Boleh tanya kod Melayu ya, dia faham. Ada tak soalan?
Did I too much technical wording, or would you, or too fast talking?
No.
Bani.
Ya.
Bani. Ni Zukri kat sini.
Oh.
Nak tanya, the best time to consume Resmax.
Okay, the greatest.
Is it morning?
The greatest thing about resveratrol is that it is really a anytime product. Now, I personally take it in the morning because it just is a part of my easiness. But here's another thing, and again, Chairman Graham would hit me by saying it out loud. Alpha Lipid Lifeline, you have to open a can, you have to put some water into a shaker, you have to scoop out, put it in, shake it, mix it, and then drink it. Where Resmax, it's in a very, very convenient packet. And so if you're late for work and rushing out the door, you would not take your colostrum, but you can take the Resmax packet with you, and it's just very simple to rip the thing off and use it. So, but it is
convenient,
very
convenient,
at any time of the day.
And anytime, so there is no preferred or specific time.
Yeah, but,
as long as we consume. That is the beauty of resveratrol.
Yeah. Very, because it's cleaning the blood. But the other part of it is that we tell people it's 1 satchel a day, but for a therapeutical. And so in other words, if you've got fighting a disease, like fighting a cancer or something like that, 2 packets a day, morning and night, helps your body fight off illnesses and things like that. So we are a supplement company. We cannot make any medical claims. So what I generally tell people is, look, I can't make the claim, but just Google it and you will see resveratrol and a specific disease, and the clinical tests on it will always come back as a positive state. And then I turn around and go, I'm not making the claim. Have a look at the medical trials out there. But I am claiming that if you are going to buy a product, ours is the best and proven best.
Yes, we can look at the ORAC numbers, and of course the KP test. Yeah, that is the 2 main indicators. The strength, the potent of our, and the absorption as well, right, Daniel? And
correct.
Plus KP test plus bioavailability.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those numbers, and to tell you the truth, when the test results came back to us, the testing people were going, have a look at your scores, and we looked at the scores and we went, yes. Like, we had no idea that our product was as good as what it was.
Far superior.
Yeah, we had no idea.
At least in number.
They were just numbers on a piece of paper, and you go, is 451 good? And like when they said 451 is more than good, it is unbelievable. They hadn't tested anything with such a high score.
Farhan asked a question. Then can we have the presentation slide, inshallah?
Yes, you can have all the slides. So I've also got lots of Facebook posting slides about Resmax. I'll just see if I'll drag it across and show you.
Ya, semaknanya dapatlah Farhan, insyaAllah. So siapa yang nak nanti bagi tahu Kak Rina lah ya. Kita akan. Okay, ada soalan lain tak? Do you have any other questions at all?
Excuse me. Assalamualaikum.
Yeah.
So in short, if you have health issues, so it is safe to take 2 sachets of Resmax per day.
Correct. Absolutely.
Is that right?
Yes. Very, very safe. Like you cannot overdose on it. Like you cannot take too much of it. All that will happen because it is a natural organic product. If you take too much, it will just pass out of you when you go to the toilet. Your body will absorb as much of it, but two a day is recommended. And like if you see on the share screen now, we've got all these amazing little Facebook and Instagram little pictures that if you would like them, I'll share these with Nik and he can give to you. So we've got plenty of little graphics. I've also have them where we've got the pictures without any wording. Now, the reason for that is that for other countries like in Thailand and all that, so they can actually fill it in with their own languages or their own wording. So we got just the basic frames of the pictures so that you can put your own words in there. So like with that one where it's in English, and then we've got the same thing up there where it's blank. So that's, if you want those, you can actually type out in Masa or something like that if you want to. But we've got plenty of pictures and things like that. If you'd like imagery, like just the packet itself. So we've got plenty of resources to help you market and sell the product. And we're very happy to share this with you.
Sorry, another confirmation. So if you do not have any health issues, one sachet a day is good. But if you consume more than a sachet, then it will go to waste. Is that right?
Yes, it's like too much of a good thing. Your body doesn't need. It's like alpha colostrum. You know, twice a day is okay. If you're going for the third time, your body's just going to go, I don't need it.
So it's just waste of money then.
Yeah. So, but we don't tell customers that if they want to take it 3 times
Of
a
course
day,
not.
they can
Of course not.
buy 3 boxes of me.
Yeah, it's
But
just for my
2 a
information.
day is 2 a day is probably the maximum that you need.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
maximum or probably optimum as well. Yeah, two a day.
Optimum,
For those who
that's a good
have
word. I like that.
financial
Optimum.
for those who have financial constraint, 1 sachet a day will do. For those who have money, then 2 sachets a day will be optimum. Okay. Ada tak soalan lagi? Nak bagi cadangan ke? Boleh tak? Ada tak apa-apa?
Manik?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Daniel.
Hello.
Yeah. Just I would like you to share something here with regards to Resmax, especially the component resveratrol. Okay. So, like, if you were to consume, sorry, the multivitamin, the RDA.
Yes.
So in itself, it means recommended daily allowance, so that it fulfills your body requirement of vitamins and minerals.
Correct.
So therefore, would it be safe to say that a sachet of 30 ml of Resmax provides the right amount of resveratrol into our body in order for it to be effective and efficient?
Correct. So probably the best way to describe it is that prior to learning about resveratrol, I was you take vitamins, you take colostrum, you feel good. Resveratrol, and the key word, it makes the antioxidants just cleanse your blood to make your blood more bioavailable. So it's just your body runs better and absorbs faster and easier the vitamins and the minerals and the probiotics and everything that's out there. It just makes your body run your blood. It cleans your blood. It makes your blood work better. So your blood is the transport system of your body for all the things to work. So one satchel a day is if you're in a good healthy state. Now, as soon as you get past the age 35, you need help. You've burnt out all your youthfulness, and things like resveratrol and colostrum and other supplements just help you in the fight of anti-aging. And there is enough information out there that when you start Googling, you sit there going, why haven't I been using this product earlier? And that's how I felt when I started looking into it, of going, just like colostrum, why didn't I know about colostrum more than 15 years ago? I wished I'd known it a lot earlier than what I did. This is just another bow to bow that we have, that, you know, we have this amazing product to help us in the anti-aging war.
So in other words, what you're saying is that one sachet is good enough for it to perform its function.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Daniel.
Okey, ada soalan lagi tak? Sebelah sini, Mina, Puan Hazura, Ja, Nik Amin, Cikgu Rachel, ada tak soalan?
Selamat malam Abang Nik.
Yes.
Mina nak tanya satu soalan good evening Mr. Daniel. Would like to ask a question. Since Mr. Daniel told just now, if people having a chronic disease mean we can recommend them with 2 sach.
Yes.
It will be goes well, like some people, they are very conscious with their health and they're
Yes.
taking with some doctor's medications, right? If we recommend
Correct.
with them with a 2 sach a day, it will be goes well with the medication. Since we know colostrum is by test is goes well with the medications, right? So how
Correct.
about Resmax?
Yes, Resmax, like at the end of the day, we sell supplements and we cannot do any medical advice, but again, it's a natural it's a natural product. So there's no chemical additives to Resmax. It's 100% natural product that just helps with the antioxidants. But like all things that you always must say, check with your doctor first, but it will not interfere, and we've been selling it long enough in the marketplace to know that it definitely doesn't inhibit or make other medicines bad. And also at the same time, there's lots of companies prior to us that are selling a resveratrol products, and people are using it in conjunction with medications.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
Yeah. I can hear Mina's voice clearer than you, Daniel. Yeah, so probably you can get closer to the mic a little bit. Okay, ada soalan lain tak? Last soalan terakhir, Cik Wahid. Sebelah sini, Farhan. Ja, ada soalan tak, Ja? Hazilawati. Okay, Hazilawati mungkin boleh share sikit Kak La, your experience. Sebab you ni di antara Kak La ni, kita punya executive bronze is among the highest sellers for Resmax product. So mungkin Kak La boleh share sikit Kak La pengalaman Kak La yang di antara yang anjaib lah, cerita-cerita yang agak Kak La ingat.
Hot GERD. GERD ni kita rasa macam unbelievable lah dalam masa 3 hari.
Dia ada masalah GERD. Okay. Sambung Kak La. Dia ada masalah GERD. Dia guna Resmax ke selama 3 hari? Ja, tahu ke cerita, Ja? Boleh sambung cerita ke? Ja. Ke siapa-siapa tahu? Resmax, Daniel.
Yes.
Mana, Ja?
Resmax merawat customer dia lah. Pakai Resmax tu dia punya GERD hilang. Potong hubungan.
Berapa lama dia guna, Ja?
3 hari apa ni?
Good problem, Daniel. After consuming Resmax for 3 days. Lepas tu jadi kan?
Dia rasa macam tak ada dah. Yang cucuk-cucuk kat dada dia, dekat perut dia tak ada dah.
Good problem.
Ulu hati dia.
3 days after consuming Resmax.
Ya. Lepas satu lagi pasal yang mata. Lepas buat pembedahan mata, sebelah mata tu dia kena pakai spek. Pembedahan mata tu 4,000 sekali buat operate. So dia kena operate satu lagi mata dia. Jadi bila dia guna Resmax, dia dah tak perlu pakai spek hitam dah. Dia tak ada silau dan tak rasa macam orang kata ada benda dalam mata dia. Dah tak rasa dah. Rasa macam selesa dia cakap. Lepas tu dia kena bedah satu lagi. Mata kanan pula, dia cakap dia tak nak dah pergi operate. Dia akan terus guna Resmax. Sebab dia rasa mata dia dah terang dengan menggunakan Resmax habis dalam 2 kotak.
Alhamdulillah. Maknanya bagus sangat untuk mata.
Jimat 3,000, 4,000. Untuk sebelah lagi operate. Dah habis dah 4,000.
Alhamdulillah.
Memang ajaib lah.
Betul.
Macam Kak Lah sendiri pun selama ni tak dapat drive malam. So kita boleh lawan pantulan cahaya kereta tu, boleh lawan dengan mata kita. Dia datang, dia pantul balik cahaya tu. So silau, tak ada lagi silau. Kita boleh dah drive malam dah.
Astigmatism lah tu. Dah kurang boleh drive, tak becah dah.
Ya. Lepas tu kalau siang hari matahari Matahari.
Silau.
Kalau tak bencal mu ni.
Orang dia nak bencar.
Matahari memang macam yang kata, macam suka dipercayai. Kita rasa macam boleh lawan.
Boleh terima. Dulu tak boleh.
Tak boleh. Kita kena pakai spek hitam. Tu. Yang pelik tu macam ajaib lah. Ajaib.
Betul. Tu mungkin semua tu izin Allah. Dari segi sains. Dari segi sains kitanya, resveratrol lah tu. Betul tak? Resveratrol. InsyaAllah. So, betapa ruginya mereka tak guna secara konsisten. Jadi bermula pada malam ni, start daripada bulan September, kita mesti nak guna hari-hari. Kenapa? Sebab kita tak nak terlepas segala manfaat yang Daniel Griffin cerita tadi. Betul tak?
Aku mana lagi dari segi swimming effect? Black pepper tu. Tanya Daniel tadi.
Daniel, what about for weight loss using Resmax? Can you?
Yes, well, because I was using it in my weight loss journey.
Okay.
So it was just basically, it helps you energize, like it helps you like I said, it's bioavailability. It means that everything that you take, it's better. It enhances, it multiplies, it just enables the body to function cleaner and better. So that is the secret. So I was taking our in Australia ST2, the ultra diet drink with the Resmax in it too, and I did feel better taking it. I had the energy. So even though I wasn't getting energy from eating food, I was getting energy from the fat in my body. It was just making it more available to be used. So definitely would help with weight loss.
So kita bertenaga, kita banyak bergerak lah kot. Ya, so, dan cepat sikit proses turun berat badan.
So dia campur dengan Resmax lah, dia dengan SD2.
Ya, SD2 plus Resmax, betul. Jadi yang dia rasa kurang sedap SD2 tu, bila campur Resmax, jadi sedap. Selain pada weight loss. Sebab because of that black pepper, betul je. Black pepper extract. Ya, fat burning properties. Okey, ada tak soalan? Dah tak ada ya? Okey, thank you very much. Terima kasih semua yang hadir. Dan apa yang kita perlu buat adalah kita kena pastikan this will be the...
Ada nak tanya.
Okey.
Hello.
Hello.
Dengar?
Hello.
Okay lah.
Dengar? Soalan kamu? Tak ada line kot. Boleh type kamu ya. Takut tak ada line. So, how's the market potential? What about the market potential?
The market potential out there is huge. So, like I said, Jeunesse, which is now shutting down many of the places
Can you speak loud? Can you speak closer to the
Yep. So the Jeunesse, which was the #1 market leader for a long time, is shutting down marketplaces. So I think Malaysia has shut down. Other places have shut down. So India, for example, and I will tell you this much: I have a new member joining me from India, who's buying Resmax via Thailand because Reserve, which he used to sell hundreds and hundreds of boxes a month from, is no longer available in India. So he's now buying it via me from Thailand.
Yeah.
So
looking for better alternative.
Yeah, there is a lot of opportunity out there so if you there is another slide that I do know that you do have, Nick, which shows the other names of the other products which are resveratrol products out there, like Adgel, which was huge in Thailand. It was like the #1 selling product in Thailand. Reserve, which is Jeunesse product, was between $8 and $9 billion a year product.
Wow, but 8 billion baht.
Yeah.
So
it's no longer selling in large volumes here in Asia. So there are customers out there that used to buy a resveratrol product from other companies, and yet our product is always going to be better and cheaper than what those products are, because they all came from America, and the American dollar is so much stronger than the Malaysian. So our product is better and cheaper.
Yeah. So 8 billion means about 800 million or 900 million ringgit a year. So there's big market.
No, billion. So it's like
yeah, billion baht.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a big market. Yeah.
Very big market.
Very
and
big.
The challenge is that we don't realize how big the market is, because we don't realize how good this product is, because we've never heard of it until now.
Yeah.
And it's just like colostrum. Most people haven't heard of colostrum until we tell them about it. And then all of a sudden it's like, wow, why haven't I heard about this product earlier?
Correct. So we are still pretty new, because we just recently launched this January 13 this year. So we must grab this opportunity with both hands.
This is a product that, if you come across anyone, it is will suit everyone product. It's not only if you have a disease, or only it will suit everyone. And another reason why Thailand is loving this product, you don't have to mix it with anything. You can just take the convenience of the product, rip it open, and just consume.
Simple.
Which makes it so much
Very
easier.
convenient. Yeah. Very easy. Anywhere, anytime. So, ingatlah pesan benih yang terakhir untuk malam ni. Please remember, bila Tuhan nak bagi rezeki kepada kita, makanya tiada siapa yang mampu menghalang. Dan ini mungkin rezeki kita. This is could be our third time lucky, Daniel. Yeah, this could be our
Definitely your definitely your time. And so one of the things that I would really turn around is that there is, from what I've seen out in the marketplace, there is a lot of Malays all over the place that have friends with friends that they don't realize have been taking this product, because we've been telling people about colostrum. And they've probably gone, yes, yes, yes. But in the meantime, they've been using a resveratrol product of some form. And now that we can say, hey, we are colostrum, but we have this product.
Yeah.
To all your customers that are taking colostrum, you can say, this will make colostrum even better.
Correct. Okay, thank you very much for your insightful and very inspiring sharings, Daniel. So we hope that we can really learn and
the number one sort of thing that I really want to say is that I really want to help you guys. I really want you guys to take this product, any graphics that you need done, anything like that, just ask Nik and I'll, my graphics person that made all these slides, all this material that you see, he lives in KL.
Yeah.
So it's, we can get stuff made and look great and help you to have a great presentation.
Cool. So maknanya dia hire seorang yang buat benda semua ni lah sebab tu nampak cantik, and he's willing to help us sincerely. This is the beauty with our Diamond Executive, Mr. Daniel Griffin. Dia seorang yang jujur dan dia nak tolong kita semua, insyaAllah. Okay, thank you very much, Daniel. We really hope that we can see you again in our next Zoom meeting, insyaAllah. And bon voyage to Bangkok. When will you be leaving?
3rd of September. So next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. So all the best. And then see you soon. Thank you very much. Kita bagi a big applause to Mr. Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. Terima kasih semua for spending your time. We have people from Bangkok tonight, Daniel. From Thailand, I mean, from Naratiwat, yeah. And we have from Borneo as well.
Well, it was great speaking to you. And like I said, I'm here to help. In anything that you need to know, I'm very, very wanting your teams to go out and make a difference.
Cool. So apa-apa saja you perlu dengan Daniel, you boleh WhatsApp Kak Benih ataupun Kak Rina. What are sort of assistance that they need from us, kan? Especially from you, Daniel, yeah? So that we can help them all. Thank you very much. Terima kasih, Daniel. You can sleep now.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mr. Daniel.